sorry for the late start. We are missing quite a few people, so we wanted to give everyone time to get in. Let me just fix this. Okay, so we're gonna get started here shortly. Everyone kind of knows the drill. If you have a question, put it in the chat. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started.
It's Sunday, so people maybe are gonna roll in late, but we're recording it, so it's fine.
And I have no problem. I'm easy, you know me. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, everybody. Well, we know most of the people. I'm not sure what this long. Someone I'm not sure with DHXH1B. I'm not sure who you are. But hi. Of course, we're California Skincare Supply, and we are so excited here to be with Dawn Sanders. She is a senior beauty expert for Julie Lynn, and she comes to us with over 20 years experience in the skincare industry. She is very up to date on all the skin technologies and skincare ingredients, and she's just really an excellent educator. We had the privilege of doing a class on the Skin Magic Pen and the Ageless Beauty Wand a couple of weeks ago, and we just learned so much, and we're so excited to have you here.
Oh, and keep in mind, we do have a sale for all of our class attendees for the next 48 hours. It's 10% off the Julie Lynn line.
That includes the tools, all the new green beauty line. The
coupon code is Julie in all capitals.
So keep that in mind.
And with that being said, take it away, Dawn.
To give it to you, I brought the tools and the sheet mask again in case somebody had a question, or if you want me to do a refresher, I can incorporate. I have everything here, so I'll make it all easy for you. So thank you so much for joining me on a Sunday. I'm really excited to share with you the topic today. And what I'm going to be talking about is hemp in skincare and the green beauty line that Julie has created. So just to give you a background really briefly, Julie is a medical esthetician, and she's also a brand creator. And she has created an incredible line called her green beauty system. So it was really great because I'm so excited to speak to all of you from the aspect of what you guys do professionally, which is my lifeline, which are estheticians. I can't even tell you how growing up, facialists were my superhero for when I had skin issues when I was younger. So when I get to convey anything that I learned from Julie, I just applaud what you guys do. So I'm going to go first into the green beauty and what that entails. So Julie was inspired to have a line that was an all natural plant-based line, and it's ritual-based. Within the green beauty line, she has incorporated a few products that are with hemp, with CBD. So what I'm going to first go into is, and this is actually an ingredient that I would really love for you guys to write down, because when I say like the common denominator in the whole green beauty line, you're going to always hear me say the words elderflower, Japanese honeysuckle extract, besides me going into the CBD. And that is your common denominator in the whole green beauty line. The reason being is that Julie wanted to incorporate elderflower, really wanted to incorporate superfoods that were really potent to give the skin incredible results. So whether it's her cleanser, her essence, her potions, her serums, they all have elderflower along with the Japanese honeysuckle extract. So elderflower is a superfood. It's not only incredible for your immune system, what it does for the skin. The benefits are incredible. It's antibacterial, antimicrobial, also has an astringent-like effect in which it'll minimize your pores. So this is an incredible, when you have a super antioxidant, anything that's an anti-inflammatory, we know is anti-aging. So the minute that you're using her cleanser, her essence, any of her potions, you are nourishing yourself with, like I always try to equate it to having this incredible, huge multivitamin that you've punctured and you're just drinking it in. but the benefits as to what it does for the skin's incredible. And when I say like really clean, organic skincare, this is what you're having with her green beauty line. So the topic for today is hemp and skincare, right? And CBD. What is the purpose of this? So CBD, Julie loves to use in her skincare because, again, the benefits as to what you have with CBD, it's antibacterial, it's antimicrobial, it's anti-inflammatory. Even if you have a cut or a scrape and you would apply certain products, it'll take care of it. So when you're working on your clients in the room, the minute that you apply, and I'm going to tell you some tips that she does when they're on the bed with her getting a treatment, the instant results as to what it'll do to calm and soothe the skin down. I always say that, you know, when you have a client and they have issues, I have products I'm going to talk about today that I call either the problem solver, the calmer, because of what it does instantly for the skin. So why is it instant? The reason being is to just show you not only the potency as to what's in each product, but it is so it's natural. So the body doesn't have to understand what to break down as to how to use the ingredient. Right away, the body responds because of the organic factor. Okay. So the first one I'm going to talk about is her Elderflower Facial Cleanser with CBD. And also, I'm happy to say that the amount of product she puts in here, the CBD that is in this cleanser is 250 milligrams. And this is a beautiful cleanser that is going to not only cleanse, it will not strip the skin, it's going to brighten, it's going to clarify, but the skin is so soft and supple. Why? This cleanser has not only the CBD, like I said, that's antibacterial, it's antimicrobial, it's anti-inflammatory. You also have the elderflower. So the elderflower in this, along with the CBD, is going to give you that astringent-like effect to minimize pores, clarify the skin, even if it's acneic skin, or if you have skin that's also, I would say, active with rosacea, psoriasis, or eczema, you're having like an instant hug with this cleanser because of the anti-inflammatory benefits. But now also going into the Japanese honeysuckle extract. So that ingredient also is a main ingredient because of not only is it the aromatherapy, you actually, it feels amazing. She wanted you to have this beautiful experience where you don't feel like you have to sacrifice that. It's not so much high-end luxury, but like you want to look forward to doing your skincare, but you don't have to cut corners. You're still doing it the healthy way. But Japanese honeysuckle extract not only smells amazing, but also is huge as far as anti-inflammation. So again, that's another antioxidant. So you're getting a mega doses of antioxidants in addition to the CBD, in addition to cleansing, and you also have aloe leaf extract, which is a humectant, and hyaluronic acid. So imagine that you are literally cleansing your skin with this, and when you remove it, it just feels so soft and supple. It's amazing. No stripping, doesn't foam up. It's very gentle, but this is what we have for the elderflower cleanser. And again, it's 250 milligrams of CBD. If anyone has any questions, please feel free. So now I'm going to go on to the essence. Anyone here familiar with Essence or have used an Essence? I love Essence. Yes. So wait till you see this one, and I'm going to tell you why. So this is the Elderflower Facial Essence with CBD. So as we know, the purpose of an essence is to prime the skin, because that's a lot of questions I would also get from, you know, clients, and also in the room when they would sit with Julie is, you know, okay, so we have this amazing cleanser that's not stripping, it's hydrating. What is the purpose of the essence? The purpose of the essence, and I'll tell you, this little bottle, I have male clients as well as female clients that have found such relief with this product. The essence is going to prime your canvas to absorb your serum even better. And also in treatments that you do in the room, which I'll give you tips, she uses this in a variety of ways. It's incredible. So this essence, forgive me, has 150 milligrams of CBD. Okay. Again, so the benefits, I'll keep saying, imagine that you're going to have this incredible product that instantly is antibacterial, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory. I almost say like any issue you have, the CBD will just like knock it out, right? But at the same time, what you have with this essence again is elderflower with the Japanese honeysuckle extract. You have your hyaluronic acid. When you are putting this essence on, you're going to pump 1.5 pumps, pat it. You don't do this. You don't like emulsify it because it's almost like we call it liquid pearls. When you pat it, you're going to pat it onto the skin like you know how you do fragrance. The reason being is when you pat it into the skin and then you start to massage it, it just works better. So this essence again is incredible. Let's say, for example, if you have a client with active rosacea, psoriasis, eczema, instantly it's going to calm the skin down. Even if you have something this is how potent and organic the CBD is. If you have something like dermatitis, if a baby had a rash, my father has seborrhea. You know, he's got Parkinson's. I've actually used this on him and I've seen him just calm down. So this essence, again, has become one of our really popular products because the instant result, how they feel. Also, if it's really hot out, and let's say if someone is combination oily, you could actually use this and they would be fine if they didn't want to use a heavy moisturizer on top because of the hydration factor, but it almost like cools the skin down. So this is the essence that would come right after the cleanser. Okay. And if there's any questions, are we good? Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to go on to the topic of potions, because within her line and the way that she does her method, and even in the room, she's very big on not just cleanser and using the essence and serum, but a big factor is using her potions. And the reason they got that nickname potion is because, when I kid you not, when you use her oils, the effect that it has on the skin almost became like magical for her clients. Not to sound corny, but that's how the name came up. And what she literally has, when I tell you, over 20 years experience as an esthetician. So when she created products, the clients said, please, we need to have this on the shelf so we can buy this. So everything that she's done, which she's created on her own, has gone literally from the spa room to the shelf. So that's how it became this nickname of like these glow skin potions, because the luminosity and the effect that you would have on the skin from the potions is so beautiful. I want you to imagine a potion or an oil that has 15 plant and flower essential oils. And at the same time, the potency of what these oils do, they go right in. So the first one I'm going to do is her balancing skin potion with CBD. So I'm going to show you the packaging. This is what the packaging looks like. Okay. And it's a twist top. This potion has, like I said, 15 plant and flower essential oils. The oils that you have in here go from everything imaginable, from neroli, which is high in vitamin C. You also have rosehip seed extract, which is incredible and high in vitamin A. But also what you have in this potion is 500 milligrams of CBD and chia seed oil. So I'm going to give you the example of a client. If you have a client that has acne, active rosacea, psoriasis, let's say someone had a laser treatment. They need to have their skin calm down. They need something that's going to just hug the skin. Also, I know for me, I'll say that when I get hormonal during that time of the month, my under eye circles are really prominent. I look sallow. Or if I have clients that are really fatigued and stressed out, this is what we call the balancing skin potion with CBD for moody skin, because this is the problem solver. So that's how she came up with that, because when I tell you, the minute that you put this oil on, it just addresses everything. So the first thing I'm going to go into is the chia seed oil actually controls the production of excess sebum. It's going to balance it. So if you have a client that is acneic, and as we know, oil will cut oil, but if they're afraid to use an oil, this actually is going to control their oil production because of the chia seed oil. But at the same time, you have 500 milligrams of CBD. So that CBD is antibacterial, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory on top of the chia seed oil. And then you're nourishing them with your neroli and your rosehip seed oil. So this oil, first of all, is so lightweight. You only need like a pump and a half. you work it in, it goes right in. And why is that? As we know, jojoba oil is the closest thing you're going to have to water molecularly. That is why your skin just drinks it up. If you ever see like a photo shoot when they do like a body shot and they're glistening, it's usually with lots of jojoba oil because of that beautiful glass effect. Obviously, you're going to use a lot less, but when you're using jojoba on your skin, it's so beautiful because you drink it right up. But at the same time, I'm giving you all the different ingredients to address what your clients would need. So now in the room, there is a tip that Julie had given me that she's actually had clients that had really dehydrated skin. And they, no matter what they would cleanse with, like they would try to use the heaviest creamy type of cleanser, they was still dry. They, you know, had really active rosacea, they felt chapped. So what you can do is, believe it or not, you can actually take the balancing skin potion, do a few drops. You can actually mix a little bit of hot water, emulsify it, do an incredible facial massage as an oil cleanser. And when you rinse it off, your skin is like silk. I myself have tried it. I just do it because I love it. Your skin feels amazing. So another tip you can do is you can massage this on the skin and even take a paper towel, dampen it. If you don't have a sheet mask, which I also pulled out today, and I'll talk about that after, and you could put the dampened, either a paper towel just to kind of seal it in and then remove it, or you can even use a sheet mask after you do the oil massage with hot water and put that on and have that work together. So the balancing skin potion, the way that you would use it, you would do a cleanser, essence, you would do potion before serum. So why is this part of her method? When we talk about, you know, she's always talked about having the glow. And if you ever met her, her skin is just, it's beyond luminous. And her clients all love having that. Who doesn't want that glow, right? The trick is you're going to use the oil first, in which it's going to lock that in because you drink it up right away. Then you would do the serum on top, and then you would do your moisturizer. And that is how you have that on lockdown all day. And I actually had a client last week that I did a glow treatment on, and she had an autoimmune disease on different medications, really was very stressed out and very dry. As soon as I put on the balancing skin potion, she felt not only relief, but she couldn't get over when I was done, the luminosity, but she actually texted me 10 hours later because she went out that night and said, oh my God, the glow is, you're right. Like I'm still luminous. I can't believe it. And that just shows like this potion is really incredible. So that's the balancing skin potion with CBD.
Quick question, Dawn.
Sure.
When you're using the facial essence, because I know you said you use the potion before the serum, do you use the essence before the potion?
Right. So
Okay.
imagine essence, it would be like a toner, but it's not a toner. So
Okay.
after you would cleanse, because you're not, and again, remember we're patting it. So you're not using a cotton. And when you're, patting into the skin, that essence is literally, it's almost like using a deep conditioning mask before you're going to use your hair products to blow it out.
Okay.
That's how it is. Okay. So it'd be like you would prime that canvas to just be open to absorb everything else. Because a lot of clients I'll see, as we know, skin's dry. How's it going to really absorb the benefits of everything else you're trying to nourish it with? So that essence not only feels amazing and it's soothing, but it's priming you to receive what I'm going to do now with the oil.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. So that's your balancing skin potion with CBD. Now I'm going to go on to, if there are any questions about anything, like, I just want to make sure I cover everything. So I know we're still waiting for some people. Are we?
I have another question. Is the balancing skin potion with CBD and the glow skin potion that's tinted, are those using the same ingredients, and is the only difference that one is tinted?
No. So that's a great question. So, okay. So in the Green Beauty line, we have 3 different oils. We have the glow skin potion tinted. We have glow skin potion non-tinted, balancing skin potion with CBD. Okay. So this is actually, I'm really glad we could talk about this because this is also going to be very helpful. The glow skin potion tinted for sun-kissed skin is because you have, when you put this on, you'll even see that rich, it has a sun-kissed effect on the skin. Okay. It doesn't make you look like wearing liquid bronzer all over. You just look warmer. and you have that sun-kissed glow.
Pretty.
Mhm.
The non-tinted is what you're going to use at night, because you're not going to want to have a tinted oil getting on your pillowcases.
Mhm.
Basically, it's not going to stain your clothes, but that's the reason why when you have two different potions, there's one that's non-tinted, and that's the reason why. Because you always, now nothing's going to hurt you if you use the tinted at night, but that was the reason why she created two, for those that didn't want to have the tint, but really it makes sense. You wouldn't wear the tinted at night. But it's, again, when I tell you what these oils do, when you put that oil on before your serum, there is such a difference. It's like as if you put on the most beautiful luminizer in your makeup, but it's your skin. That's how these potions work. And the balancing skin potion is different from glow skin. So glow skin potion, tinted, has your 15 plant and flower essential oils. That's going to have everything from lavender, neroli, rosehip seed oil, your vitamins A, B, C, D, and E, your fatty acids, along with elderflower again. But the balancing potion, your superhero ingredients are going to be the chia seed oil. That's your balancer for excess sebum. And you're also going to have your 500 milligrams of CBD. Glow skin potion and non-tinted, both of those do not have CBD. Now, another product that we do have is the Calming Face Serum. So the Calming Face Serum, this is the, again, what I call to calm down. While we have one to balance, and when I say balance, to go back, like I said, that could go from anything that is stress related, adrenal fatigue, hormonal, menopause, lack of sleep, natural stress in life, besides your breakouts, the excess oil. The Calming Face Serum is going to be your big hug for the skin, calm the skin down. So let's say, for example, you have someone, again, that is acne prone, rosacea, psoriasis, eczema. This is going to calm down anything that is actively erupting on the skin. And being that this is a serum, the way that you would do it in the room would be your balancing skin potion and then the calming serum on top. Then somebody would say, well, then why would I need a serum if the oil is doing everything? The oil is going to penetrate even deeper. Serum goes on top. And then when you moisturize, when you have all of that together, that's what we almost call like your CBD kit, because that really is what you're addressing through the use of hemp. So hemp is so incredible, again, and so potent, but she uses such high quality, but also the amounts that she puts into her product is really incredible. So in a perfect world, if you were to do, let's say, a hemp-based kit as a solution for your clients in the room, I would totally recommend doing your cleanser, the elderflower cleanser, the essence, the calming serum, and the balancing skin potion, because that really, that combination, what it does for the skin is incredible. So a lot of times too, like we also have in the green beauty line, we have our green enzyme mask, right? It's a powdered mask and it's got 13 live enzymes. What I've done in the room, what she's done in the room is she'll actually take that mask, mix it with equal portion of scoop of powder to hot water, but also put in a couple of drops of essence along with the balancing skin potion. And when you create this mask and you put it on, and then you put your sheet mask on top or a dampened paper towel to seal it in, you're literally having a mask that's going to detoxify as well as calm the skin down, soothe, brighten, clarify, deal with discoloration, acne, anything that's erupting. When you remove that, you want to talk about a glow and luminosity. It's beyond intense, but also everything is just addressed in one. And that's another tip that I've actually used. Have you ever seen her green enzyme mask? No? Can I get it for you for 1 second to show you just the powder?
Dawn, so they received it. We were going to try it today. So they received, in preparation for the class. They received 3 of these sachets.
Oh, beautiful.
And
Okay.
then they received a sample of the essence, the
Calm serum.
serum and the skin potion.
Beautiful. So this is
I
actually
have it.
you can try that
Mhm.
sachet. Okay, that's a perfect portion for a treatment. You
Yeah,
put that in a bowl, and you can kind of judge. Like if you have a scooper, you can scoop it. Just on, you can see how much water you'd really want to apply. You don't want it to be too runny, but if you wanted to do like what I just recommended, if you were to take that and add a few drops of the essence, like I'd say a pump of the oil,
mhm.
and you were to mix that and put it on, and then either a sheet mask, like I said, or a dampened paper towel, and just put that on. When you remove it, it's unbelievable because that green enzyme mask, I'll go into that now. That green enzyme mask is a 20-year-old recipe that her clients literally, that was in the beginning, said the nickname for it. And I was also a client, so I could tell you that was the Pac-Man. Why? A blackhead or a whitehead wouldn't have a prayer. When I tell you this is food grade, it's like taking the best probiotic for inner gut health for your skin. That's how I describe it. 13 live enzymes going to work right away. It smells herbaceous because it is. You have everything from oatmeal, baking soda, spinach, papain, bromelain, wheatgrass, alfalfa leaf, barley grass, peppermint extract to brighten and help with discoloration and acne, rosehip seed extract, which is also high in vitamin A. That's all in that sachet. It's bananas. Then you're going to add your few drops of essence. So now you're going to have that elderflower, Japanese honeysuckle extract, along with hyaluronic acid. And that is like your hydrator. Then you're adding balancing skin potion. So 15 plant and flower essential oils, along with 500 milligrams of that CBD, in addition to chia seed oil. And when you have that in a mask in one, it's phenomenal. So that actually can be a beautiful treatment you can do in the room, because I'm sharing with you what Julie does in the room. And when she does that with her sheet masks, it's insane. Along with, but again, if you don't have a sheet mask, dampen a paper towel, and that's how you would apply it on to press it onto the skin.
So Dawn, if you were doing the live enzymes in the treatment room and you mixed it with a little bit of warm water and the essence, could you just cover it with a hot towel?
Or a dampened paper towel.
Better than a hot towel?
Yeah, because I just think it's because it's thinner. You just want to kind of seal it. You want it to be cool. You don't want it to be hot.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's okay.
4x4s would work too. I mean,
Oh, which one?
Yeah, I would think so.
4x4s. Yeah.
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 So that you can do as a treatment for sure.
Okay.
Can I ask a couple of questions?
Yes.
Can we go back? Does the calming face serum have CBD?
Yes.
How much?
150.
Okay, thank you. And then I have a question about the balance and the glow potions.
Yeah.
Would you choose one over the other, or do you layer them?
No, you would choose one over the other.
Okay,
So-
and why would you choose one over the other?
Because your balancing skin potion that client would have issues that they're addressing. For example, if they wanted a product with CBD, we have it. But when you're using a balancing potion, you're having that, for me, is almost someone that has something active going on that's going to instantly address that. The glow skin potion for sun-kissed skin is for someone that has no
Nice
risk
skin.
issues. They want to have that bronzed, warmed up look, well, for tinted. And that's what that potion is. It's 15 plant and flower essential oils, does an amazing job, gives you that beautiful luminosity and nourishes you. But the balancing skin potion, again, you have a price difference. When you're selling it to your clients, it's $195. Okay. But because you have 500 milligrams of CBD, and also you're using chia seed oil. So that's going to be for that client that's more acne prone, again, active rosacea, dermatitis, any issue that needs to be balanced, even if it's hormonal. Like I had my client, she didn't have any acne, but her autoimmune disease had her so dehydrated from, the different medications that she needed to also have. I wanted to give her that balancer, and it did, because it just worked so beautifully for her. She needed more with the anti-inflammatory, that she was so inflamed just all over that I knew I had to up it. And that's when I went for my 500 milligram CBD that I popped on, rather than just doing the glow skin potion. tinted or non-tinted. So they each have a different role. Also, you know, your clients, when your client is actually a little more frustrated and kind of needs a solution-based oil, that's going to be your go-to. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. I mean, I love using everything, but that's what balancer would be for that client, right? And then after that, you would do the calming serum on top of that, because that serum, again, has all those key ingredients to calm it down and to address it, because that oil is going deep underneath the epidermis. Got the serum on top, and you lock it down, whether they use an SPF per day or they use their night cream. Oh, so for that client, good question, good point. Day and night would be balancing skin potion, even before they go to bed. Because as you know, when you sleep, you're repairing, you're regenerating. So let that chia seed oil get in there and control their excess sebum and do its job. Let that CBD go in there and do its job. So I almost look at the balancing skin potion as like my action verb, like it's got a job to get in there and start getting the job done. That would be for that client. Also, I have men, you know, that if they shave their heads and they have any issues after shaving, the essence literally has calmed it down, even as an aftershave, to calm them down because of just how it instantly soothes the skin. I went over this. I promise you, if you use that balancing skin potion, want to do like a nice oil massage for them on the bed and mixed it with hot water and started to massage them, and whatever tool you'd have, let's say if you had Julie's tools, we have our devices. If you do even gua sha, if you just do a hand manual massage, incredible for a massage. But also I've discovered I love cleansing with it in the morning. That way the skin is beyond, it just drinks it up. There's no residue, doesn't feel heavy, comes right off, and it just, it's heavenly. You're welcome. Any other, I didn't get to read the chats. If there were other questions I may have missed. Let me
I
see.
have another question.
Oh yeah, great, yeah.
Are there facial protocols, like specific protocols that Julie Lindh has that we could download, or were we just kind of like, once we know the products, we just kind of incorporate them how we incorporate them?
Yeah, so Julie does do different types of techniques, and I would totally recommend anybody, if you wanted to connect with her, because she trains estheticians. So if there's anything, you can either DM me, I'm at Just Ask Dawn, or you can go on her website, and she actually does train and consult if there's any techniques, because she actually had built the first ever Exhale Spa, Central Park South in New York, and she created the menu. She was the creative director, managing 75 estheticians, did all the protocols for the room. So definitely, if there's anything you'd like to, discuss with her, absolutely, she can definitely do that with you. But as far as the protocol, an idea that what she does do in the room now, she has something that's called the Cbd Kit. And so that would be, you would start them in the room with taking your balancing skin potion with the hot water and starting with a massage, put a paper towel dampened on, remove it, done. Or you could do a hot tub maybe for that. The green enzyme mask, you use more of a cooling paper towel thing. Remove the oil. Then you would do your whatever treatment they would be getting from you. But I like to, after whatever they would get, if they would want that soothing, technique with the CBD, it would be your essence, balancing potion, calming serum, and then your, or have you tried her sheet masks? You would totally take a sheet mask. Okay, so this is another thing that she does in the room, in which we do the sheet mask treatment on top of that. And that was, so let's say if you have, are you familiar with the magnets and the infrared? Do you have any questions about that? Okay, perfect. So you know which one would be for what. Have them just put that on, and that in itself is a full treatment that she does.
And Cheryl, actually, I spoke with them, and they're creating a manual for me, for my estheticians. and they're working on it. And I'm also building a resource center. So all the manuals will just be in all the protocols. You'll be able to click on them on my website rather than us emailing them to you. We do have some in the education center right now, but she said that should be available shortly. And then we'll be launching the resource center next month, and they'll all just be there. So that'll even be easy. Yep.
Do you have any questions about the cleanser? You guys are good on that. You guys are good on the essence.
I have
And
one quick question about the cleanser. Is it a because I haven't tried it, is it a milk cleanser or a gel cleanser?
gel,
Okay. Mhm.
no
And
surfactant.
emulsify it with water, obviously.
Yep. So what you do is you would do it on dampened skin and just very gently massage it in. It lightly foams up, but it doesn't, because again, we don't strip when you rinse it. And I love using it either with the pore cleansing brush or the konjac sponge.
Okay. And is it okay to remove eye makeup?
No, that I will definitely tell you, because I'm very big on conditioning your lashes. So I don't recommend that. I've actually have used her oils to remove my makeup now that I know how to do it with the hot water and massaging it in.
Mhm.
But in general, I have found that with her, she has also a micellar water I've used in the past. We really, it depends on how heavy a makeup are we talking. Like I know when I do my Indian eye liner and love it, go all out, I definitely am getting my eye makeup remover pad for that. But if it's a light application, the oil will actually remove it if you do it the way that I said.
Okay.
Cleanse
Yeah.
after. You would do a
And
double
just
cleanse.
like regular daytime mascara foundation. Okay.
I'm more into a double cleanse for that, just because in general, her clients, they don't really wear much makeup because they just love that glass effect, what they have with their potions and stuff. So she's never really had like a heavy duty, makeup remover. So I would recommend doing a double cleanse. I would do to break it down first and then use the cleanser after.
Okay.
And are you talking, okay, so when you're saying the oil, are you saying to do the glow skin potion, mix it with water and use that as your first cleanse, then the cleanser?
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
But what I found though is when you're doing the balancing potion as an oil massage with hot water, it's insanity because you're literally massaging with CBD.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that is, I don't care what issue, bring it on. I mean, you have so many benefits from it. It's like, why not, right? So I actually have tried it with the balancing potion and I don't have anything active, but it's incredible for you. It's so good for you. So I love doing it with that one.
Okay. And I
Okay.
know we're running out of time here, but I was wondering if you could just quickly give us a little rundown of the Dewy face cream and the Nourish face serum.
Oh, sure. Okay. These are my favorites. When I was actually when I was first a client, that was like my first purchase. Besides, I bought everything. Those two are like a game changer.
Okay.
So the Nourishing face serum, that's when I also tell you, like I said about the potion, imagine taking a multivitamin. And if you were just to make a little tiny hole and we're like, have liquid gold come out, that's how much I love the serum. You can tell I love it, don't you? Okay. So, Nourish face serum has vitamins A, B, C, D, B6, B12. It's so high in rosehip seed. I mean, if you go on her website and she literally lists every ingredient. That's one thing I love too. She's totally open book. You have to see the nutrition that's in this. It's bananas. So that Nourishing face serum is great. Let's say if somebody though is super oily and everything coagulates on their skin. This Nourishing face serum I've actually used for them as a moisturizer. And like they would do the serum and they would do sunblock for day or night because they would just feel so heavy. It would be great even to hydrate them. So that Nourishing face serum does everything as far as brighten, clarify, anti-aging, anti-inflammatory. I would say this is for someone that doesn't really have any, problem issues. Whether you're a combination oily or if you're even normal to dry, that Nourishing face serum is going to address everybody. Then the 24-hour Dewy Cream I want you to take that multivitamin a step further. That's what we call, it's our firming and toning moisturizer. The skin is lifeless, dull, sagging, looks like you haven't slept forever. This is going to have the skin look vibrant. It's going to have the skin have this beautiful luminosity, but you are feeding it with so many antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. You also have coenzyme Q10, which is incredible for you, along with your elderflower and the Japanese honeysuckle extract. That 24-hour dewy cream is phenomenal. You need a small amount. You want to talk about having hydration on lockdown. Those two together are beautiful. So in a perfect world, how you would do it, you would do your cleanser, your essence, glow skin potion, tinted if it was day, your Nourish serum, and then the 24-hour dewy cream. We don't have a separate neck cream, a chest cream. That 24-hour dewy cream does it all, addresses it all. When talk about gets the job done, a little goes a long way, but you see the instant results. It's incredible. Also, if you have a client that is super, super dry, I've actually have taken that mask. You can custom make it like a salad. I've taken that mask. I've used some of the 24-hour dewy cream. I've added it in a few drops of oil, and it has a velvety texture. There's nothing that you can't do to really work with that mask, where you can custom make it with anything in the line.
When you custom make it, is it still the exfoliation step, or does it become like a finishing mask?
It will exfoliate at the same time. That's what I love too, because she does multi-purpose. So what I mean by exfoliate at the same time, you have the oatmeal and baking soda in there. That's going to be your exfoliating ingredients. Okay. Besides withdrawing impurities from the skin, all the other ingredients that are going to either brighten, clarify, deal with discoloration, anti-inflammatory, that's when you have all the other enzymes that are in there. So your exfoliating ingredients in the green enzyme mask will be your oatmeal and baking soda. If you wanted to have more of a scrubby effect, you're going to obviously make it less liquidy and have it thicker. You can play with it.
Would you use this though as the exfoliating step, or would you exfoliate first and then use this mask?
That's a great question. The way that she exfoliates in the room, with the way that she does it, is through her devices.
Oh, okay.
Let's say if somebody was open to doing, we have another line, the Ageless System. So so we have our physical exfoliants and our chemical exfoliants. The physical exfoliant we have can be in the form of either you have your pore cleansing brush, your konjac sponge, or her Ageless System Beauty Wand 2.0, because of the specs. That's going to be your physical, because you're physically doing it, right, when you're rolling. And I'd be more than happy to go over that again too. Then you have the other way to exfoliate, which can either be in the form of the green enzyme mask, because of the oatmeal and the baking soda, or down the road, if you were to do a peel, that would be the chemical, right? So for green beauty and with hemp, you can still incorporate that. So even that's what's beautiful about it. So imagine if you have a client that has super sensitive skin, that even if they wanted to go out skiing, the slightest wind, I used to have a lot of that when I was on the East Coast, they were so fragile that they would have to wear so much stuff to protect their skin as a barrier against like the cold weather, right? I have a mask that is multi-purpose that will exfoliate at the same time, calm them down, withdraw impurities while they're still taking off dead skin, but gentle enough that they still don't miss out on being able to exfoliate very gently. And you can play with it as much as you want. Obviously, an oilier skin will be thicker and more resilient. So that mask, you can make it as thick and as granular. If you also want to make that enzyme mask into a scrub, you can. And just how the texture you want to do it and work it as a scrub and rinse it off, you can use it that way too. Yeah.
Dawn, would it be, I mean, just thinking as an esthetician, I would think that the mask can be used both enzymatically, right? Because it has bromelain and papain. And then you could also make it as scrub. So you could mix it, scrub it as the physical exfoliation, and then let it sit with the towel as an enzymatic exfoliation.
Exactly. And that's why, like everything that Julie does, like for example, and I just brought it here just in case, like if you see a device.
And then you could do the device.
Yeah, not just, I love and I don't take away from anything. You have devices out there that give you circulation and you work it, right? I have a device though, that's multi-purpose, that's microcurrent because of a solar panel, but also I have these specks that when you're rolling it on the skin, you're taking off dead skin. So that would be another way to exfoliate. You want to talk about waking up your fibroblasts and getting that circulation going. Like, this is a product that is unbelievable. So you can exfoliate with this first and then do the whole protocol. So there's different ways you can do it. But her point is that she likes it that are multi-purpose for also easier for the client, but they get the job done. And also in the room too, the results you get are just incredible. Are you familiar with the devices? Do you have any questions about that? Okay, good.
Yeah, I think Cheryl attended our last Julie Lynn
She
class
did.
on the
Good.
device.
Okay.
Are you using them, Cheryl?
You know what? I'm so lazy. So no, I'm not. I love the Skin Magic pen, but my spiked roller I've used a few times and now it lives in a drawer. It's almost too spicy for me. It is intense.
Yeah.
I want to get the smooth one to see the difference.
I'll tell you the difference. Yeah.
I leave mine in the family room with my serum.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So when I'm watching TV every night, it's all ready to go because I have a light right there. And then I'll just do it while I'm watching TV every night.
That's a great idea.
And then you see it, and you're
Right.
sitting there watching TV.
And you don't need to watch yourself.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
And you can light, if it's too spicy, just don't press as hard.
And you know what it would probably be great with to even make it a little less spicy is the balanced skin potion with CBD. And because that's an oil, I think the glide would be so nice.
I'm gonna try that tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give myself a full treatment.
I'm so jealous that you can just pick the products off your shelf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what I do? I keep my device by my sink, by my toothbrush, because the way that I show my clients, you would never brush your teeth without your toothbrush, right? But it's become such a habit. It's just there. I promise you, keep it by the sink. Once you get the hang of it, it's a 5-minute, but it just reminds you to do it, right?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you how to make it. So when you say it's spicy, this is great, by the way. I'm going to tell you why. Does it tug when you're doing it?
A little bit. Yeah.
You're doing it too hard.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to show you. This is great.
Yeah, I'm kind of a bruiser.
So this is what happens. So Julie designed this herself, right? And what's beautiful about it is that your body's going to tell you when you're being too aggressive, which you have to listen because we don't want you to tear. But the way that it was made, the specks are so well spaced that it's not going to tear your skin. So when you're going up, let's say the first lymph node, and you're working up, if you find, well, I'll go here, that it does this, you're just going too hard. Lighten the pressure, let it roll. And I actually encourage clients to do this. I'm like, be critical of me. You bought it, make it work for you. Don't work too hard. And I say that lovingly, right? So when you have the 2 rollers on top, when you have the 2 on the bottom, hugging your jaw, because you do everything with intention, right? Up here, just let it do it. Trust me, it's getting that job done. So the purpose of doing the first lap without the oil, without anything, because it's 2 laps, we take those fibroblasts and it's like giving them the strongest cup of coffee to say, get working, guys. And they start to move around. And then they're like, okay, so what happens when you have circulation? We know all this blood flow. It's like, awesome. The fibroblasts are already starting to get to work. Then imagine you're using your cleanser with the CBD, the essence you're going to apply on your clients. Then you have your serum, your moisturizer. Then you do your second lap. That's your liquid conductor. We don't believe in using an activation gel. I don't take away from people that say it, but we're really authentic and true. It's chemistry. It's going to work. Just being real. So when you have that balancing potion and you're gliding, it will have great slip, but the point is that we don't want you to get hurt. So let the device work harder for you is what I'm trying to say. Now I'll tell you why there's 2 different devices. This is really important. Let's say you have the 1.0, which you'll see that is smooth, right? That's going to be for my client that if they have such acne that's pussy, I would never use this on them. They couldn't handle it. We don't want to open that up. We want to calm it down, clear it up. But the smooth one, you still want to detoxify with microcurrent. So when you have a smooth head, if someone has, again, serious acne, their skin is so thin that it becomes so sensitive that they are prone to broken capillary, I mean, rosacea, psoriasis, like it's really so sensitive that it cannot handle a spec. The 1.0 definitely has a home. It's not like this one is just like they have two jobs. So your skin's beautiful. You could totally handle this, just be lighter, but just know that the 1.0 definitely has a need for clients as well. So that's why we have two of them. Of course. And now if you wanted to have like a full spiel, the Yiddish, a full thing in the room, right? So I would do the cleanser, or I'm telling you, if you were to try that oil massage, like I said, with the hot water, because you smell, I mean, I get so excited, just how much I love it. You smell that Japanese honeysuckle extract, but it also has grapefruit, has lavender. When you're working that in with the neroli, oh my goodness, like they're already melting on the pillow with you, but you see, they just look like they're glowing. And it just makes the skin, it's just easy for you to work with because of just what it's done to prime everything. And the rest is cake. And so then when you're doing though, and when I say like a sheet mask, like I'm so obsessed with this because this is like facial fitness in fabric. That's how I explain to my clients. Like this is facial fitness in a mask. You have magnets that literally dry on a table. A magnet would lift this off. That's how potent the magnets are. It's not pulverized powder. This is nanotechnology. It's nanoscience. So these are individual magnets in a mask that doesn't tear. And then for the infrared, you're using crystal therapy through germanium and tourmaline. So what happens is that, and I just did a post about this using the different stones because I was really interested as to germanium and tourmaline. What they do is you have both positive and negative ions within the crystals that are working to actually create that heat. When you're having that warmth, the reason being is because it's microcirculation working at the same time. That's your infrared therapy. So talk about, and this is how I remember it. It's my favorite color, pink, but it's the big hug for your skin. They need that hug. They need that TLC. And the magnets like that treadmill. We got to get you going and you go out dancing and clubbing, which I haven't done in a very long time. But that's what I'd use the magnets for. I call it my circulation in a mask. You're welcome.
All right. Does anyone else have any other questions? Well, remember it's on sale until Monday at midnight. So essentially Tuesday. And we love it. We're going to go and do the entire facial right now.
I feel bad if anyone still has questions that I can help you guys out. I'm always here. You can always DM me, or if you want, whatever I can do. I just want to support your business. Again, I can't tell you how much I applaud what you guys were my savior when I was growing up, and it's my once a month, I must have my treatments. And I love what you do and anything I can do to support. And that's what I also, when I'm out in the field, that's when I tell people, I have these devices, but I really love to support the estheticians because this is what you're doing at home to maintain and do your fitness and do your routine and do your homework. But there are certain things that you go to the professionals for, and I don't take away from that. Mm-hmm. And as an educator, I love to really applaud that, support you, because when I learned from Julie and what she does in the room with her clients, it's really, again, I understand the level and what you guys do. And I love to traffic the business and to support it that way because I get it. So anything that I can do to help you guys, just let me know.
Perfect. And we're having another Julie Lynn class on November 26th, 22nd, and then another one in December. They're lined up actually all the way through part of 2022 right now as we keep bringing more of the entire line in. We'll keep sharing the education. And thanks so much, Dawn. You're fabulous. We thoroughly enjoy your energy. And we're so happy to have you.
Here. And I'm here with you guys. I love you guys. If I don't speak to you, I think I will speak to you before. I'm doing the next class. So I'll see you guys
on the 19th. All right.
We'll see you next week.
I have a question.
Kelly. Oh, for Kelly. Oh, yeah. Is the upcoming classes, are they on different topics or is it a repeat of what I've already done?
Different topics.
Oh, okay.
There's a glow on the go facial. That's the one on the 19th, and on the 22nd. I know it's going to actually include, it's a great deal. So it's going to include the Ageless 1.0,
Oh, okay.
and one of the masks for $99. It's like a $400 value, what it's going to come with. So you know the technology anyways, but if you want to have that Ageless
Yeah.
one, you can sign up for that. And I don't know what the December one is going to be on yet, but it'll be up quickly.
Okay. And just FYI, my Elderflower Essence completely leaked.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
know.
When you place your next order, just put in the comments and we'll make you another sample and send it to you.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna buy it.
Some way, I think we're gonna
And-
start putting them all in spray bottles. It's like
Yeah.
the only way they don't leak.
I know it's hard.
Yeah.
Very little.
And the
So-
tape was still there. I mean, it just, you know.
You're gonna love that. Essence.
I'm making those kits. I've like gone through so many different types of
We've tried every
containers.
container we can think
Yeah,
of.
it's
Yeah.
hard when it's like either like the really like water-based serums or the oil-based serums. They always make
Leak
their
out.
way out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But that
Well-
glow on the go treatment, I can't wait to see you at the next one, because I'm going to tell you, when I do them in the field as well, the method that Julie has taught me of the glow on the go,
Mhm.
I'm going to help you not only show you like what you're going to do with them on the bed, but even when you close with them, I promise you, I'm having such success doing that treatment, because I perform the treatments, the glow on the go.
Mhm.
And I'm getting asked now for gift cards and appointments for holiday. So I will make this very, friendly in both ways, that it helps you in both categories for your business.
Perfect. Perfect.
Mhm.
All
All right.
right. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Have a great
you.
rest of your
Thank you,
weekend.
Dawn.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.